They say one goat can change your life, but most farmers don't believe it. They look at a single goat and see just meat or milk. They think, how can this small animal feed a whole family? Yet that is the mistake keeping many farmers poor. Because the truth is simple, a single goat, managed the right way, can unlock a system of income, food security, and wealth that keeps giving for years. Let's break this down. Imagine you have just one female goat in the hands of an ordinary farmer. She eats grass, maybe gives some milk, and that's it. But in the hands of a smart farmer, she becomes a factory of wealth. That goat gives birth twice a year, and most times not one kid but two. Within 2 years, your single goat has multiplied into 6, maybe 8 goats. That is free wealth, created by time and smart management. And it doesn't stop there. Milk alone can transform your home. A healthy dairy goat produces 2 to 3 liters daily. That is fresh, nutritious milk for your children. No more buying expensive packets from the shop. And if you sell even 1 liter a day, that's steady income. In a month, you are pocketing enough money to cover school fees, buy food, or reinvest into your farm. Now think of manure. Many farmers ignore it, but goat droppings are powerful fertilizer. If you use it on your vegetables, your harvest doubles. Tomatoes, sukuma, maize, they grow healthier and stronger. That means less money wasted on chemical fertilizers and more food on your table. All this from one goat. But here's the secret most farmers miss. It's not about just owning goats. It's about owning them with a plan. Strategic breeding, record keeping, timing your sales, feeding smart. If you don't track which goat gives twins, which grows faster, which produces more milk, you lose money without realizing. That's why some farmers with 20 goats remain broke, while another farmer with just 5 is earning more than 100,000 shillings in a season. And here's the painful truth. Most farmers will never see this because they treat goats like a hobby, not a business. They sell randomly. They don't separate breeding males. They don't calculate profits. They just guess, and guesswork in farming is poverty. But when you learn to farm with a system, everything changes. That's exactly why I created the Goat and Sheep Mastery ebook. Inside, I show you the step-by-step blueprint that farmers across Kenya are using to turn even a small flock into steady income. This is not theory. These are proven strategies. How to pick the right breeding male that transforms your whole flock. How to time your births to beat the market. How to track each animal like a business. And how to sell directly without middlemen stealing your profit. Even if you have just one goat today, this guide will show you how to multiply it into food on the table, school fees for your children, and consistent income. Let me be clear, you do not need hundreds of animals or expensive land. You don't need loans or fancy feeds. What you need is knowledge, and knowledge is exactly what separates farmers who stay poor from those who quietly build wealth. So the question is simple: will you keep looking at goats as just animals, or will you start seeing them as your key to financial freedom? Because one goat, managed with wisdom, can feed your family today, educate your children tomorrow, and build a legacy for years. If you're ready to stop guessing and start farming like a business, get the Goat and Sheep Mastery ebook today. The link is right there in the description and pinned comment. Don't wait another season. Don't lose another shilling. Smart farmers are already applying these secrets and cashing in. It's your turn now. Because the truth is, wealth doesn't start with 100 goats. It starts with one, and the knowledge to multiply it.